What's going on, guys? It's Snoob603 bringing you a little regular comm this time around, playing Search and Destroy on Hazard. I end up finishing this game 14-3. It's not too bad getting it to round late. But the main topic, as you can tell from the title, is I want to discuss the downfall of Search and Destroy. This used to be my favorite go-to game, and it's not anymore, especially for Black Ops, and I will get into that in a second. You're not going to see any kill cams because of the fact I ended up recording this from my file share using theater mode. But we're going to jump out. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a couple more. I think there was a fifth one thrown. I'm running into this far too often in Black Ops, where it's mainly just snipers and tomahawk throwers. And you got guys going for the 360 game-winning kill cams. That guy ended up missing. I would have tried to show it from his angle had he gotten it, but he didn't get it that round. And this is just one example. I'm not, this isn't the only game where this has happened, but I just want to show you some examples of a lot of these games running into where at the beginning of every round, all of a sudden tomahawks come flying and almost everyone on the other team's sniping. So it's annoying to me, and it's saddening and maddening. It's all sorts of different things. Because Search and Destroy used to be my go-to game. When Fake Thriller and I started playing this, I actually got PS3 when Fake Thriller and our other friend Alex had Xbox still. And I was like, dude, you gotta play Call of Duty 4, this game's awesome. And I hadn't been playing any games at all since high school, through the 4 years of college. I just didn't have time. I didn't have the money for any of it. So I graduated, bought a PS3, and started playing Call of 4, and that's where the addiction began. And if you know anything about the history of our channel, that's kind of where it all began, was Fake Thriller and I's love for Search and Destroy. It all started with Call of Duty 4. And I came up with the idea that eventually turned into what our whole channel has become. I hated playing Search and Destroy with bad players, because in COD 4 at the time, it used to be, that was your go-to game before the whole YouTube scene blew up. Search and Destroy was your go-to game mode to play if you actually wanted to play objective gameplay and everyone on your team did the same thing. Now it's completely ass backwards. Things have drastically changed, and it's kind of sad. And there's several different reasoning for that. So I went through and I was like, well, I'm trying to figure out why exactly has Search and Destroy failed us? Why has it become anything but what it used to be in its greatness, where people actually played the objective? And in my opinion, I think the number one reason, and it's two things. I couldn't decide which one was the biggest offender. But to me, a tie for first place for the biggest offender as to why Search and Destroy has just completely fallen off the bandwagon of its heyday, of how it used to be such an awesome game mode to play, is theater mode and game-winning kill cams or round-winning kill cams. And I guess you could say YouTube might even be, and not just YouTube, but YouTube, the community, could all be tied for first. They're all kind of, they go hand in hand. Just everyone, a couple people started posting up on YouTube, and it was just like, oh my god, people can't get enough of this. So everyone is in love with the game and kill cams. And then, with Xbox, you'll be able to record your party chat, getting all the reactions and stuff. That to me is huge. And then with theater mode, it's just completely gotten out of hand, because now you can really jazz up and get different angles and stuff and get all artsy fartsy with how you record your game and kill cams. Some of the other things that the other big offenders is with Modern Warfare 2 when they brought out the throwing knife, and then they continued with the tomahawk in Black Ops. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of cool to see that, when you see someone making a across the map tomahawk or throwing knife kill. But it's just one of those other things that I attribute to why Search and Destroy has failed us. Why it's become an unbearable gameplay to play. The game that you're watching is one of the few examples where I didn't really run into any of those problems. And it's kind of nice. Like I said, when I was playing Call of Duty 4, that was the gameplay to go to. You'd be in your team deathmatch, and not everyone was really caring. Try and play domination or demolition. More than half the time, half of your team is not helping you to play the objective. They're just going, to be kill holes. And that gets annoying. So I was like, okay, well, let's fall back to Search and Destroy, because it's way more intense anyway. and you can counter the team to actually play, because it is 50% out-survive their team, 50% play the objective, which is to either plant or defuse the bomb. With Modern Warfare 2, it was okay. You know, at first it really wasn't a big deal. Well, then everyone kind of caught on to just how awesome Scavenger was and One Man Army, where you had never-ending supply of explosive devices, such as claymores. And with One Man Army, you could put down 2 claymores. If you were lucky and you ran Scavenger, you could put down a claymore, get a kill, pick up another claymore through your scav pack, drop it again, and you can camp in your corners. And you know, we all know that, and I'm sorry I can't remember off the top of my head what the sniper rifle is, but in COD 4 there's that one sniper rifle with the ACOG scope. Was ridiculous. Always a one-shot kill. The accuracy was stupid / bullshit, because, I mean, you only had to kind of, it was almost like a noob tube. You only had to aim in like the general direction of the person, and you were getting hit markers. It was ridiculous. Modern Warfare 2 did no favors when it came to Search and Destroy. You know, like I've already said, with the unlimited explosives, people just kind of camp in corners, and they, you know, now it's, you can't even play the game because people just spawn tube, and that's annoying in and of itself. But the quick scoping, it just added fuel to the fire. You know, you got people that would go Commando Pro, some sort, you know, usually the intervention and throwing knife. So they go for these sweet gambling kill cams, you know, throw the sensitivity up to 10, and do their 360 or 720, fucking whatever their dumb trick shots are that I absolutely can't stand, because you're not playing the game, in my opinion. You're just being a douchebag. I mean, whatever, you know, you own the game, do what you want, but those really, to me, it sucks, but I really feel that Search and Destroy has become a shadow of its former self and how awesome it used to be. But, by the way, that's how you take care of a camper, my friend. Stun and grenade. I don't have the kill cam, so I kind of had to jazz up myself with the theater mode. Speaking of how I said the Search and Destroy, the downfall of it, but I'm not going for montage clips now, am I? I kind of rambled, but I hope I got my point across that, you know, Search and Destroy is really just a shadow of its former self and how much fun it used to be. But that's going to wrap it up. Again, this is Snoop603 for Shoosty Bang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you could please rate, comment, and subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. Big thing is comments. I say it every single video, but I'm shaking my finger at you guys. I haven't seen many comments lately, and that makes me sad. So if you could please get back to commenting, greatly appreciate it. Feedback is huge. It really helps us know, you know, let us know if we're doing things right or wrong. So thanks for checking us out. Snoop603. Peace.